Hey everyone, it's Alex, and I am here with another video preview for the 89th Academy Awards. Today I am here to bring you the eligible contenders for Best Animated Short Film. Now, Best Animated Short Film is one of those categories where there are a lot of unique requirements for contenders to be eligible. To be eligible for this specific award, the eligibility period occurred between October 1st, 2015 to September 30th, 2016. And during that time period, there were 3 ways in which an animated short film could be eligible for Oscar consideration. The first way was for the film to be exhibited for paid admission in a movie theater in Los Angeles County for at least 7 consecutive days during that time period. The second method of eligibility was to win a qualifying award at a competitive film festival as specified by the Academy's Short Film Qualifying Festival list. The third way of eligibility was to win a gold, silver, or bronze medal in the Academy's 2016 Academy Awards competition in the animation, narrative, alternative, or foreign film category. And the date in which these films had to be submitted to the Academy for consideration was Monday, October 3rd, 2016 by 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Those are the rules according to the Academy Rulebook. For Best Animated Short Film, there were 69 films that were originally submitted. What all those 69 films were, I don't know, because with short films, the Academy doesn't usually publish the whole list of eligible contenders. But from those 69 films, they have whittled them down to 10 semifinalists. And from these 10 semifinalists, 5 of them will become the official nominees for Best Animated Short Film. So the 10 eligible contenders for Best Animated Short Film are Blind Vaisha, Borrowed Time, Happy End, The Head Vanishes, Inner Workings, Once Upon a Line, Pear Cider and Cigarettes, Pearl, Piper, Under Your Fingers. Now, most of you, I'm sure, are probably wondering, what the hell are these animated short films? I've never even heard of them. I don't know what they're about. Well, that's what I'm here for. I took the liberty to do some research on all these films. I went on IMDb, and if IMDb wasn't helpful, I went onto Google and typed in the names of the films, hoping if I could find film festival websites or streaming services like Vimeo, or just the websites of the films themselves to get any kind of plot detail that I could. I gathered them all up and I put them on here to read aloud to you. So these are what all these eligible short films are about. Blind Vaisha. From the moment she was born, Vaisha was a very special girl. With her left eye, she can see only into the past, and with her right, she can only see the future. The past is familiar and safe. The future is sinister and threatening. The present is a blind spot. Borrowed Time. An experienced sheriff returns to the location of an accident that changed him forever and left him traumatized. When all the painful memories come flooding back, faced with his mistake once again, he is forced to dig deep down and find the stamina to carry on. Happy End. A black comedy about death with a happy ending. A splendid chain of unlikely encounters. Hunters, a tractor driver, a disco boy, and a corpse. That's literally all I've been able to find for the plot description of that film, so I'm sorry if those details are too vague. I wish I knew more. The Head Vanishes. Jacqueline isn't quite in her right mind anymore, but she's determined to take the train to the seaside, as she does every summer. Only this year she's constantly being followed by some woman who claims to be her daughter, and the trip takes some unexpected, phantasmagorical turns. Inner Workings. The mind and heart of an average office worker clash over what he wants and what he needs. Now, I actually have seen this short film. This short film played in front of the new Disney film, Moana, and that's probably the best description I can give of that film. It's only about 5 minutes long, but that's pretty much what it is, about an office worker just living a mundane life, going to work, doing the same thing over and again all day, but he has all these thoughts and desires about things he doesn't normally do that he wants to do, but his body and mind won't let him do those things. That's really all I can say without giving away any spoilers. If you have seen Moana, then you'll likely have seen this cartoon as well. If you have not, then go see Moana so you can see this cartoon. Alright. Once upon a line. A man leads a monotone, humdrum existence until he meets somebody. That's all I could really find. I tried looking for more descriptions than that, but I couldn't find anything. Pear cider and cigarettes. The brutally honest story of Robert's turbulent relationship with a self-destructive yet charismatic friend from childhood, who cries out for help from a military hospital in China and sets Rob on a wild ride to get him home to Vancouver. Pearl. Set inside their home, a beloved hatchback, Pearl follows a girl and her dad as they crisscross the country chasing their dreams. It's a story about the gifts we hand down and their power to carry love, and finding grace in the unlikeliest of places. Piper. A mother bird tries to teach her little one how to find food by herself. In the process, she encounters a traumatic experience that she must overcome in order to survive. Now, I have seen this short as well. This short actually played in front of Pixar's latest film, Finding Dory. So if you've seen Finding Dory, chances are you saw this short before the movie played. And it was a very cute little short, very beautiful too, some of the most realistic animation I have ever seen in any kind of animated film, short or feature. And finally, Under Your Fingers. When her grandmother dies, a young Eurasian girl relives the story of the women in her family, from the colonial Indochina to the isolation in a transit camp. So, out of all these, I don't really have any idea what will be nominated, because this is one of those categories where it's very, very hard to predict not only the nominees, but also the winner. Piper, I think, has a strong chance of being nominated because it's a Pixar short, and Pixar shorts always do well with the Academy. The Disney shorts in general do well with the Academy. Inner Workings, I think, could get nominated. Pearl, I have not yet seen, but it was made by the same director who made the Oscar-winning Disney short film Feast, so perhaps his name recognition will help him get nominated, but I'm not sure. But the five that interest me the most, just based on their descriptions, Inner Workings and Piper interest me because I've already seen them and I really like them. But if I had to pick three others that interest me, I'd have to say Blind Vaisha, Borrowed Time, and Under Your Fingers. Mainly because those are the ones that have the most plot description and I have somewhat of an idea of what they're about. But also because those five put together all create very different plots, and I'm sure they all have very different styles of animation, because one thing I've noticed from going to see these animated short films in this special clip package that my art house theater will screen, and these are the same clip packages that are put on DVDs and sent to Oscar voters during the voting phase. It's always interesting to see these nominees because often many of them are not only different in terms of the stories they tell, but also the animation styles that they use. So if you're a cinephile and you love everything about the Oscars, and from the big categories like Best Picture to smaller, more unknown categories like these, you really should do your best to seek out these short films at your local art house theater if they play them, and if they do, go check them out. You won't regret it. Oh, and also the key factor I forgot to mention earlier about these short films is, like documentary shorts, they can only be 40 minutes long or less. If they're a little over 40 minutes, then you might get some leeway, but if they're too much over, then they'd be considered full-length feature films. That's the one factor I forgot to mention, and that's the key difference between something being a short film and something being a feature-length film, the running time. So that's all I have to say about this. We'll see what gets nominated on Tuesday, January 24th, which is the day that the Oscar nominations come out. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you've seen any of these eligible short films, which ones have you seen? Which ones did you like the most? Please subscribe to my channel if you've not already done so. so you can get my newest videos as soon as they're put up. And please stay tuned in the coming weeks and months for more awards show related news, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!